Hashtag social media explained.
Welcome to this second session of hashtag social media explained. And today we're going to be talking about Snapchat memories and giving you some tips and tricks. So it's hello from Lara.
And it's a hello from Clive.
Hi. So Snapchat introduced the Snapchat memories function on their blog on the 6th of July this year.
Yeah.
And the way they described it is a new way to create snaps and stories within Snapchat as a personal collection of your favourite memories. So I think that that's a really interesting function, and they described it as actually a big change. So they made that deliberate comment. So we're going to explore what that big change is all about. So I'm actually going to hand the floor over to Lara to take us into a little bit more detail about it.
Thank you, Clive. Well, hello everyone. I'm going to take you into the magical world of Snapchat memories, and I'm also going to teach you a few tips and tricks that you can go around the app like a pro. If you have any questions during our session or after our session, you can always contact us with the hashtag social media explained, and you can find us on Twitter or on Facebook or on Snapchat. Now, if my lovely assistant could hold up the board for me.
There we go.
Thank you, Clive. So these are the memories. And well, you can open them by, if you go in your camera view, underneath the really round big button there is a small round button, and you can click it, or you can swipe your screen up and then you go right into memories. And you have different tabs in your memories which you can access, obviously. And you have one with everything, so everything is in there. So there are pictures in there are snaps in there are stories in there, everything is in there. You have the tab with the snaps, then all the snaps that you have saved in memories are in there. You have a tab with stories, and you have a tab with pictures. And then there is also a tab, and that's called Only For Me. And it's like your private collection of snaps you don't want anyone else to see, or you don't want to send them out by accident. And you can only access it by code. And you see that on the screen behind you.
And it's only for me, right?
It's only for you. It's only for your personal account.
But it's only for me or you?
Yeah, it depends on which account you are. But you won't get into mine because it's with a code.
Fine.
There are the really ridiculous snaps in, so you don't want to send those out by accident. But it's really fun to work with because memories allows us to send out snaps on a more regular basis. You can choose whenever you want to send them out. So you can plan it like you would plan a Facebook post or a Twitter post, you can plan your snaps. But you do have to send them out manually. So it's not like you can put a timer on them and Snapchat will send them out for you. No, you have to do it yourself.
And I think actually, if I remember correctly, it was a very big change, right? Because you got really excited. Our colleague Caroline, who's with us in the room today, she got excited that morning when we heard about this.
Yeah.
It was really a big change for us, right?
It was like, now we can finally save things. We can choose when we send it out.
Yeah.
It opened a whole new world. But there was also a bit of a controversy saying like, Snapchat is all about into the moment. You make snaps and you send them out. You shouldn't be able to send them out later. But I think it has really incorporated into the app, and I think that people really love it. I love it myself. You cannot always take a snap, so sometimes you can just share your memories that's after they've happened, and that's kind of the point of the entire function.
In fact, it reminded me a little bit of Vine, when Vine was firstly just for live video, and then they allowed you to upload. It was a very similar change in the app's use, and I think that also happened to Snapchat.
Indeed. But now, of course, you can also do something with those snaps. So you make them and you save them, but you can also edit them. So if you click on a snap, you can swipe up, and then you can choose to edit it. And you have your normal pencil that you can click on, and then you can add text, you can add stickers, emoticons, you can add a filter to it, you can do everything that you all otherwise do. You can also delete it, and then from there you can send it. Or you can click the hamburger icon that says My Snap, and it'll expand. And you can export it, so you can email it to someone. Or you can download it, so you can have it on your phone. Because right now, if you save a snap, you save it directly to memory. So it goes to the Snapchat cloud, as I like to call it. And it's not going directly into your camera roll anymore. So if you want to do that, if you want to have it on your camera roll, you have to export the snap and you have to download it from there.
Yeah, I've exported mine and used them on Instagram, so that's good.
And you can also transfer that snap to the folder only for me, or you can make a story with this snap, and if you click that one, you can select other snaps as well, and you can make one big story and can just upload it right away. And when you send it out to people, that memory, it'll look like the one right here on the right. It'll have like a white background, and the picture will be a little bit smaller. And if you send it to people directly, so not only in your story, but you send it directly, it comes to you as a chat. So it will be blue instead of red or purple.
But I still think even with those changes, it's still handy to be able to collect all the snaps like we're doing from the Flips Writing account.
Absolutely.
And being able to send it in one go rather than trying to plan the whole day.
Yeah, and it's also
different snaps.
Fun to keep them. That you know, in like a year or in 2 years, you can say, "This is how we started."
Yeah. You can do the kind of throwback Thursday kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
We haven't done that yet, but it's something that we could.
No, now I kind of save them if we have a day with less content going on, with less people snapping, or then you can send out a memory, like saying like, this is what we did 3 weeks ago, or this is what we did 2 months ago. You can do something like that.
Yeah. So for us as a content producer, the Snapchat memories really has helped us to control our content and manage our content across our calendar a lot better than before.
Yeah, indeed. But it's a lot of fun. I like using memories, and I now make a habit of it, of saving as much or as many snaps as I can.
Great.
And now I'm going to reveal like maybe a mystery for some of you. Like when you're in your like home page kind of thing, it's when you have your camera view and you swipe down. You see this, and then you have your username, and then next to it you have a number. And a few people have asked me before, like, what the hell is that number? What does it mean? So I looked it up, and I kind of revealed the mystery. Now if you go back to your chat, and you actually click the word, or you push the word chat, you get 2 numbers. On the left, it's how many snaps you've sent, and on the right is how many snaps you've received. Now, back when I took this picture, or this screenshot, my Snapchat score was 19,207.
Wow. You've been busy.
It's over a period of 3 years, by the way, so it's not like I'm a freak, so...
And guess what mine is?
50?
No, it's 1,000 overall total, so...
Wow, okay.
That's not too bad.
But now, if you were to add up those 2 numbers, you would get 18,740. But my real Snapchat score is 90,307. So what happened to that other 1,000 oddish? Well, that's kind of the mystery still to it, because Snapchat doesn't want to tell us what that other 1,000 points mean. Is it the stories that you post? Is it the friends that you add? They don't really want to tell.
They're keeping that back for some reason.
Yeah. Maybe they'll tell us one day, but for now it's a mystery.
Maybe keep an eye on that blog that they have. Maybe that'll
But you know, for now, you kind of know where the Snapchat score stands for.
Yeah.
But mine is now up already almost to 21,000, so you have a long way to go to catch up.
Yeah, I'll get there one day.
I know you will. And now some tips and tricks.
Tips and tricks. Oh, look forward to this.
Now, if you're in a chat with someone, like in Facebook, you see that someone has seen your message.
Yeah.
So you see that, and in WhatsApp, you get like the double V, that's blue. And in Snapchat, you also see that someone is in a snap or in a chat with you, and then you see a smiley at the bottom left of your screen, in your chat screen. Like in this photo, you see how Clive is stalking me.
Well, no, sending you a message.
No, he's stalking me. No, he's like looking at me. He's like being big brother. I'm just joking. So you see a smiley, and then you know you're like both in the same chat.
Because the reason I think why they've introduced this is people were hiding in chats, right? You couldn't tell that they were there.
Yeah.
And now with this change, which was about a month ago, I think, this now enables you now to know who's there. So I think that's a really good change from Snapchat.
Yeah, you already like saw when somebody has seen your snap or your video, then it's open.
Yeah. But
now, you can also see when they're in the chat with you. It's really handy that you know you get like a really quick response and everything.
Good.
So that's fun. And then next, trick or tip is that if you want to send a URL to someone, or you want to share a website, you can just do this in Snapchat, in a chat. So you just copy paste the link into your chat, and you send it, and then you can open that link right into Snapchat, and you don't ever have to leave the app.
Yeah.
So that's really handy, because otherwise you have to like switch between like your web browser and your app.
Yeah.
And this is really, it's handy.
Yeah. So it's like when you're going to meet somebody and you're at another location, you can just send them the Google link now.
Yeah.
And then they're all in the chat app.
Yeah.
So
Indeed.
it's
So
good.
it's really handy.
I think apps like Snapchat are trying to do all of these things that you stay in the app as long as possible.
Yeah.
And of course take advantage of the ads, because they want to hit us with ads, right? So that's not good if you leave the app all the time.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
And then the last one is
Last one.
yeah. Well, there's a lot more to it. Oh yeah, I have an extra one. I still have an extra one. You can send addresses from people, and you can open them in the special app that you have on your phone for it. For example, open them in Maps or in Google Maps, for example. I don't have Google Maps on my phone. I only have the Map app that's in the iPhone. So you can send an address. I did now with New York. I did 92nd Street.
Know it well.
You can open it in your maps. Now it's only available in America
Yes.
for now, so I guess it'll come to Europe as well.
Yeah, so if you've managed to get this outside the United States, maybe
Let us
just
know.
let us know on the hashtag, because we haven't yet seen it in Europe, for example.
No, I've tried it now with the high-tech campus
Yeah.
where we're at right now,
Yeah.
but I haven't succeeded.
Yeah.
No, and then the extra tip that I just want to give you
Golly.
is that if you're like making a video and you just want to switch cameras from selfie view to normal camera view, you don't really know how to do this, and you're like turning around your phone and making it really clumsy, you can just tap twice, double tap on your screen, and then you just can switch cameras all the time.
So in fact, we did this on Snapchat on the Philips Lighting channel about an hour ago.
Yeah, so if you want to see how it works,
That snap is still live.
yeah, so go check it out.
Yeah. Okay, that's great. So that's all we've got for you today. We talked about Snapchat memories, and we've given you lots of tips and tricks. And the next time we're going to talk about Instagram stories compared to Snapchat stories. And we're going to have a lot of fun comparing the two, aren't we?
Yeah.
Because we're kind of in different camps there.
Yeah, he's all for Instagram stories.
Well, I wouldn't say all for. I use it a lot, but...
Yeah, and I'm really all for Snapchat.
Right, okay, so that's the debate. So which side are you on? Or are you on both? So we look forward to seeing you next time. So for now, it's goodbye from her.
And it's a goodbye from him. And be sure to follow us on Snapchat.
On Snapchat. So see you next time. Thank you very much. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Hashtag social media explained.